Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Central Michigan Chippewas, Mount Pleasant, Michigan. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Central Michigan Chippewas. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse. The Chippewas will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Wyoming's offense will take the first swing of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a...
And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the grab on the left. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Chippewas offense will take the field for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards, you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
He'll try to do it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Chippewas come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Card in the backfield. It's Kelly. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Off play action. Here's a Heat. He's going to run it across the 25. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
That time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge play on the ground.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. He'll keep it himself. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 3rd and long. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. It is good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. On the run, it's Humphrey. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Townsend. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The Chippewas trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pocket breaking down. He's got it on the run. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Bring in the heat. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Already 1 for 1 on field goals today. He'll try to make it 2 for 2 from 22. Dead center perfect. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quarterback on the keeper. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll go to the ground. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Cowboys are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return.
Well, the defense is feeling it now, right? 2 picks in 2 straight drives. Their guys have been all over the field making plays when the ball's in the air. D coordinator's got to love that.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air on 1st down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This has been the problem for the offense in this game so far, guys. They're getting down into the red zone, but they're not able to punctuate these drives with touchdowns. They've had to settle for field goals already, and getting sacked on first down in the red zone again is putting them in a bad position all of a sudden, moving backwards. The offense has got to be better in this critical area.
And the Chippewas have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grabbed behind the line, it's Townsend. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The play action fake. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. They're now up 9-0.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's got an open man. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And the Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Richardson. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Timeout, Wyoming. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Going for it all. And the ball is knocked away incomplete, but he ran through the receiver to get there. The flag is down. Let's check the call. That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Mount Pleasant today, and welcome into the halftime update. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kelly Shorts Stadium.
The Cowboys will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. The Chippewas can really attack on this 2nd and short. Give to the running back. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Tight end now in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Leaves it with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll knock him down. And the Chippewas are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
That is a great response by this defense. You know you went into the half, you made some adjustments, talked about, listen, we're not down that much, we're very much in this game, but it starts with the first possession. And how about the first play, they get a sack?
The Chippewas will punt it away on 4th down. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Running back searching for a hole. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We've reached the end of the period. Central Michigan has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. The give on the option. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Trying play action. He makes a grab, and A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They make the big play, get the touchdown.
Extra point here will give them the lead.
Extra point.
And they did need that extra point to take the lead, and now they have it here in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. TCU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Davey O'Brien among the legends to wear that uniform.
He'll pull it on the read.
They're trailing by just 4 to Arkansas State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Going to sling it on second down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's McIntosh. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw on first down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
Second down.
Back to pass on second down. Got it in the middle. It's McIntosh. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's McIntosh. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Grabbed over the middle. It's McIntosh. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Looking downfield on first down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. He takes the knee, and it took a while, but they are finally into the win column. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This is bad. 3 losses in a row. It's not good. They got to figure something out, but it's a long season still. There's still a lot of room to find some positives, Jesse. Maybe throughout the way, there's going to be something happens that's positive.
So you're saying there's a chance. I like it. Always positive. Glass half full.